I've always been a terrible artist. Now, what am I thinking this old silly cat and picker right here? What am I thinking this old silly joker? Oh, Mr. Silly Early. He's a trip, ain't he? Phone froze up on me. I didn't know if it was quitting recording or what. I've got to go pick me up a new phone, man. It's time. It's time. You know when you know it's time to go get a new phone. You put it off a little more. It ain't no big deal, man. All I got to do is go up there and get it. I won't have to pay much down. I just need to go up there and do it. And you put it off till you just can't handle it no more. My battery's about swelled up in this phone. I got to charge it 4 or 5 times a day. I ain't kidding. It's slow as crap. I'm a computer nerd. I went in there. I've cleaned it completely. Cleaned it. It ain't that's making it slow. But anyway, what do I need to thank old Mister Three Made for? Well, I seen a unique little video. Three Made. He made a little one pill tester. And over the years, I have gained a bag. I know it's a small bag, but I gained a bag of Toshibas through repairs and stuff. It didn't quite check right with the diode meter. It didn't quite check right with the Atlas. You have them every once in a while. Every once in a while, you'll have a weird transistor that don't check right with an Atlas or something. But you said, I'm going to put this up and check them in a one pill one day. But I never got around to it. And I seen him make a video of a little one pill tester he made. And oh my good God. That's what I love about having all these different people from different backgrounds, from different skill levels in this hobby. I would have never come up with this. Never. I never even seen one of these before. First time I ever seen one of them. I have never. When I seen this, I was like, oh my God, I need one. It's like the first thing that came to my mind, I need one right now. And I hit him up and he was busy. About a year later or so, you still want that one pill tester, Gatekeeper? Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, early I do. Yeah. And he hooked me up. Real fair trade. Real fair trade. So, how does this work? Pretty innovative. He's got an on and off switch here. Got himself a little LED down there. And you know, this heat sink, as big as it is, this heat sink's never going to warm up because you're just testing one pills in it. You ain't going to be sitting there talking on it. So he's got him some wire. I didn't check to see if this is silicone wire. I don't think it is. Like I said, it don't matter. You ain't going to heat this thing up. So you got the power wire flowing through here and it connects in the smaller Teflon. The same for the ground. And right here's the power. Alright. And if you look a little closer at the circuit, I know I got a bad shadow in here because the light's right above me. It's a nice little small crammed one pill circuit. Really cool. But this is the coolest thing of it right here. And I loosened it up a little bit because I knew I was going to be showing this. Now look at that. There's the transistor. He's got a little bit of sticky adhesive on the bottom, so when you pull it up, the transistor comes with it. So I honestly thought that this right here stayed glued to this because it would kind of be best for it too, really. But I guess it don't really matter. Oh, I'm not showing y'all. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was glued to it and it came unglued. I'm going to talk to him, see what he thinks, if I should like just leave this glued to that. But anyway, the transistor, just a little bit of adhesive. You see there's a indentation for the transistor's cap to go down in. So this right here is just a blown HG, as you can see. Sorry, there we go. Just a blown 2290. And if you look down in here, I thought that was really neat the way he did that. That right there is just regular solder. It appears. Now I take that back. That's copper. I don't know what he used to do that, but it appears to be copper that he's basically grinded down equally. He probably used a circular grinding wheel so that it did it all completely equal. So when the transistor goes down in here, like so, it fits down in there perfect like that. And then you can literally just take this. Now I don't remember which way it was facing. It probably don't matter. And you place that over the cap like that. Then you just take this and push down on it. Make it, you push it down. Yeah, it's turned around the other way. But anyway, you turn it down and you just push down all the way. It'll click. See, it clicks. And now that is pushing down because the bottom of this is insulated. So all it's doing is pushing down on all four legs of that transistor. And believe it or not, I've got a lot of Motorola handbooks and stuff. There is a book that actually shows this type of same setup to where they actually made this same setup. This right here is in it. I found it after the fact, after I seen this. And then I've seen these same setups to where they actually sold kits that were designed to mount transistors without solder. We're talking about back in the 70s and 80s, without solder. Or however we say down here in Georgia, without solder. You know what I mean, man? You take the dang the mechanism there and put it over the dang transistor, and it clumps down. That's how we say it down here in Georgia. But it's really cool. Really, 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 really cool. And they literally had an 8 transistor amp, legal limit amp, as it states in the book. And all 8 of the transistors were mounted without any type of solder connection. All press connected. Each transistor had its own individual mounting. And when you put the screws in, the screws itself pushes down on all 4 of the legs. Really amazing. How would I be able to find those today? You probably couldn't. You'd have to have them made. But the main reason those were even made was for testing, quick testing. You do stuff like that with testing. And when you want to do a permanent install, you use a soldering iron. So I just had to give him a quick video when I seen how neat this was. This is the straight word of innovation in my mind. Innovation right here. I would have never come up with this. No, sir. I just don't have it in me to be that mechanically innovative. I don't think. I definitely came up with some stuff in my time, but I grew up an absolute egghead computer nerd. I didn't grow up with my hands tinkering around with vehicles and stuff like he did. I know he grew up working on vehicles, working on motors and stuff. I would have loved to have been able to do that, but I didn't. I grew up in the cyber world. That's just me, man. I grew up in old school whereas cyberpunk. But that's it, y'all. I got some shipping to do. Just want to make a quick video and give him a shout out, man. Great job on that, Mr. Early. Mr. 3 Made. Give a shout out from the Gatekeeper out here around the northeast end of Georgia, buddy. Great job on it, man. Can't wait to test it. I definitely got some transistors. I'm really curious to see how many of these still work, because I can use them in some personal projects that I can build me a little driver for myself, or if I find 2 in here that work pretty, because I got quite a few of these in here are just leaking. They got leakage. I can use them for a personal project all day long. I know some people out there use them in regular stuff they sell to customers. Let me get out here. I ain't gonna say that no more. I'm going bye.